probably clicked on this video because you want to stop doom scrolling. You want to stop spending most of your time on your screen. Now, some of these things I'm going to mention, they require leaving your comfort zone and going out to do something else. So I try my best to make sure that the things that are on this list are fun, something you could actually try. So let's get right into it. Number one thing on this list is adult coloring. If this is your first time hearing it, yes, there's something like adult coloring books. So aside from the fact that it's really fun, it brings out your artistic flair. For instance, the other time I was at the airport, I was just coloring my reality. I was just coloring the airport on my coloring book. Now, if it sounds strange to you, like why should an adult be coloring? Well, duh, why should an adult be scrolling on their phones for almost half of their days? It's such a fun thing to do, and it really helps you overcome doom scrolling. You can get coloring books from places like Amazon or, Tin. I got mine from Campaign. So it's an adult coloring book brand, basically. That's what they basically offer. So you could check them out on IG or something. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I have 32 subscribers. But yeah, that's by the way. The second on the list you could do to minimize doom scrolling is cleaning your room. And there are two ways you could do this. Now, it's either your room is clean or it's not. It's either it's organized or it's not. So if your room is clean already, have you ever thought about disorganizing your room and rearranging it? I know it sounds stressful, but it's really satisfying. I've done it and I can say, but if that is not something you would find yourself doing, that's totally fine because we have so many on the list. So on to the next one, taking a walk. Now this is very popular, but taking a walk in this sense is walking and just observing your environment. Think about it. If you're walking on the road going somewhere, your mind is, oh, I need to get to this place, or I need to come back home, or you are not really observing the environment. You're just passing through it. You're just passing through your streets, the road, and all that. Have you ever thought about walking on the streets or on the road and really observing the environment, looking at people's faces, hearing sounds, understanding what's going on in your environment, as opposed to just walking through it, passing through it because you need to get to somewhere? But this is done intentional. You are walking on the street because you want to observe your environment. Listen to the dog bark. Listen to the cock crow. Listen to sounds. Make sense of the sounds you're hearing. Make sense of the things you're seeing. Don't just pass through it. Allow it to pass through you. It's something that you should really try. So to minimize doom scrolling, instead of staying inside your room and rotting on your bed like you always do, you could just take a 10-minute walk through your street, through the road, wherever it is. Observe your environments. Now, next on our list is window shopping. If you don't know what window shopping is basically going shopping without intention of buying anything, just going to feed your eyes. I've made a video about one experience I had with window shopping, and if you check it out, you go to a mall or you go to a luxury store, you go to anywhere that looks really nice, just go there, feed your eyes. You don't have to always be on your phone. Just go there, feed your eyes, just be in the environment, see good things, feel all the good things that you might want, or all the things you've been wanting. Just feel them. If you ask me, I think that is such a great way to spend your time as opposed to being on the phone, to scrolling, watching videos that may never add anything to you. So yeah, window shopping. Window shopping is one of those things you could do to minimize doom scrolling. This next one is, I don't know, but you've heard it before. It's reading. But hold on. We're not talking about reading self-help books. No. We're talking about reading whatever you could find around you. It could be your perfume bottle. Take it, read the contents in it. Look at what it's made of. You could take a book that's maybe a children's book. Whatever it is, just read something. Now, you're not reading because you want to become this disciplined person. No, you're reading because you're trying to minimize doom scrolling and you're trying to replace doom scrolling with something that is much more beneficial. And reading trains your focus, okay? It trains your focus and it also adds to your knowledge. Look at this moisturizer. I've been applying this moisturizer. I don't even know what it's made of. So let's just go through it together. It's made of water, mineral oil, ceramide MP, ceramide NG, ceramide A, ceramide LP, ceramide AP. Oh my god, a lot of ceramides. I would never have known if I did not look at this content here and now. But that's aside the points. Read anything you could find your hands on. Now, this next one is actually my favorite because it's just fun. And I was supposed to save it for the last, but I don't know, it's just coming to my head. And I'm just saying these things as they come. So it's not in any order or hierarchy. Now, this next one is dancing in your room. Oh my God. I know it sounds okay, well, but have you tried dancing before? Like putting on music intentionally because you want to dance just in your room. You could even make a video of yourself. After dancing, watch that video. It's a really good way to minimize doom scrolling because it makes you happy. Come on, it's fun. It's not even a matter of, oh, I don't know how to dance. You can do it because nobody's watching. You just have to. And most times we are the best dancers when we're alone. In the bathroom, when you're dancing or when you're alone. So you should try this out. Like intentionally say, oh, I want to dance. I'm going to play music and I'm going to dance to it. That's the point. That's the idea. Now, this next one is all about creating. Basically, create something, do something from the scratch. And it doesn't have to be mechanical. You could cook. You could try out a recipe that you've had on your list for a while now, or something you've been looking at. Recently, I tried making Alfredo pasta. It was a disaster, but I tried it. So you could cook, you could draw. You don't have to be a great artist. You could just take your pen or your pencil and just scribble whatever you could think of. Just, pour it out. It's creativity. You could also write. Now, I don't even mean journaling, like, the traditional sense of, oh, I'm journaling. You could just put down what you're thinking in the moment. It doesn't have to be something reasonable. It doesn't have to make sense. Now, I must say, you have to be intentional. It's not just about hearing these things. You can have this information on your palm, but you don't make use of it because you're not intentional about minimizing doom scrolling. Now, another thing that might surprise you that is on this list is watching a documentary. Now, doom scrolling is basically scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, or whatever social media app that is out there, consuming content that don't particularly add anything to our lives. But think about it, watching a documentary, you could learn one or two things, and it's also fun. You're avoiding the hard goal, right? So why not do something that is both fun and you could actually gain something from? So that's where watching a documentary comes in. So you could just have a list of documentary that you are interested in, or you could actually find one online, check out a few, and then add them to your list. So when you start doom scrolling, you remember that, oh, I have a list of documentaries that I could actually check out, and you can watch them. That would benefit you way more than just watching random TikToks and laughing and, wasting your time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I think I have more of this, and as they come or as I try them, I'm going to still come here and share more of them with you. So like I said earlier, these are mostly fun things to do that could help you minimize doom scrolling. But I think there are other things you could do too that are not as fun as this, but they are much more intentional and they could help your brain become sharper and give you way less stimulation while also making you smarter. And I think I'm going to make a video on that. I'm going to make a video on things you could do that could actually help you become smarter instead of doom scrolling. Yeah, I should do that. So why we classify these as the fun things to do to minimize doom scrolling, we have the not so fun things to do to minimize doom scrolling and also help you become smarter. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was worth it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.